In this next video, we will answer the question, what is a city council member? Brought to you by Circles NWA. A city council is made up of council members, and together they are the team of city-level elected officials that operate as the city's legislative body. Cities have wards and council members for each of those wards. For example, in the city of Fayetteville, there are 8 city council members who represent 4 wards, with each ward having 2 representatives. While each representative works to serve in the best interests of those in his or her ward, the city council as a whole must balance the needs of individual wards with the interests of the city as a whole. The city council serves as the policy-making body and works closely with the mayor to govern the city. The council also works alongside the mayor to develop the city's goals and strategic plan, manage the city budget, identify major projects, manage zoning issues, and identify areas for overall city improvements. What powers do they have? One of the main powers of the City Council is the ability to create local policies that reflect the interests of the community. They are responsible for the creation of local bills, ordinances, and mandates that affect the day-to-day life of local residents. A council bill can be a proposal for a new law, an amendment or repeal of an existing law, or an appropriation of public money. When a bill is ordered or brought up by an individual member of the council, that member is listed as the sponsor of the bill. Council members sponsor bills that the rest of the council then votes on. The city council can do a lot for a community, but it is important to note, however, that the powers of the city council are limited by existing state and federal laws, meaning they cannot create any policies that conflict with current state or federal regulations. What are some examples in action? One recent example from the city of Fayetteville concerned late fees for city services. The council voted 8-0 to continue to not implement late fees or disconnect water, sewer, recycling, or trash services for residents who cannot make their payments because of reasons related to COVID-19. This is a continuation of a decision made by the mayor when the city council passed an ordinance that granted him temporary emergency powers at the beginning of the pandemic. Since the duration of the emergency powers has expired, this latest decision then went to the City Council. This is an example of how the City Council and Mayor can step in to help protect vulnerable residents in their community. Circles NWA is a nonpartisan organization focused on reducing poverty in our community. We are putting out voter education resources created to help our community feel confident in casting their votes, become better informed about the powers our elected officials have, and how these elected officials can impact people living in poverty. Circles is committed to helping families move out of poverty and fighting to reduce the barriers that keep them in poverty. Check out more of our voter resources coming out soon on our Instagram and Facebook pages, as well as on our website at circlesnwa.org/vote.